Hi Vivek. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
KK.
hi, KK. That's a joke.
Hi, Vivek.
Hi.
Thank you so much for your time, Vivek, Krishnakant, to be in this webinar.
Absolutely. Our pleasure.
Yep.
So, Sanjog, are you going to give us a green light when we are starting?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think people are
Probably-
joining in.
Yes.
Probably we can wait like another 30 seconds.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this webinar. We're going to get started in about 1 minute.
Thank you, everyone, for joining midweek, midday. Thank you for taking the time out to join the webinar. We'll be starting just in a minute. We'll wait for others to join. Again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Krishnakant, channel partner, manager APAC from Monday.com to join this webinar. And we have with us Vivek Singh, who is leading Monday.com practice and is the CTO of Cloud Cash Consulting. So thank you, KK and Vivek, for joining.
Thanks, Sanjog. I think we can start, Sanjog, in the interest of the time.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I'll welcome everyone in this webinar. We'll be learning how Monday helps in transforming our HR operations with Monday.com tool, and we'll be looking at how Monday offers its solution for recruitment to onboarding process. So we'll be looking at that. Vivek, should we wait another minute or should we go on?
I think we can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm Sanjog Kavde from Cloud Cash Consulting. I'm a Monday.com consultant. I'll be walking you through this demo today. I have with me Krishnakant, Channel Partner Manager APAC from Monday.com. Thank you, KK, for joining.
Sorry, there is a message in chat saying audio is not available. Can we ask some of the other participants if you can hear us? Just send a message in the chat window. And if someone has an issue, maybe I'll recommend that you drop and come back because I'm getting messages back that some people can hear us. So Vikram, can you please drop and come back? Thank you so much. Back to you, Sanjog.
So I was just welcoming you, KK. Thank you so much for joining this call. Thank you for your guidance in this webinar. It would certainly help. And allow me to introduce you Vivek Singh, Mr. Vivek Singh, who is leading Monday.com practice at Cloud Cash Consulting. He's also the Chief Technology Officer at Cloud Cash Consulting. Thank you, Vivek, for joining this webinar today. And we'll move forward now. Again, a disclaimer, those who can't hear us, maybe those whose screens are frozen, please join back. Maybe that will help. So this will be the agenda for today. We'll be looking at the live demo of recruitment to onboarding process on Monday.com. We'll look at some AI features that Monday has for us for our HR management solution. There are a couple of things that AI helps us with. We'll be looking at those. At the fag end of the webinar, we'll be looking at some HR operations solutions that Monday has. Today's webinar is currently focused on recruitment to onboarding, but we'll have a sneak peek of HR operations. In the end, we'll have the question answer session. So Krishnakant, Vivek, and I can answer some of the questions. Meanwhile, you can also put your questions in the question answer box. And right at the end, we'll give you a QR code. If you want to get in touch with us immediately, you can just scan that QR code and fill a form so we can get in touch with you today or tomorrow right away. We'll also send you a link in the chat box maybe, so you can fill the same form with the link as well. So yeah, all questions should be put in the Q&A box. We will try to answer each and every one of them till the end of the demo. Again, if you can't see the screen, if you can't hear us, please let us know in the chat box, and leaving the webinar and joining back might help. And following the webinar, a recording will be sent to you on your emails as soon as possible. So keep a tab on your emails for the recording of this webinar. So it's a poll time. Let's have our first poll today. You will have a question popping up on your screen. These questions will help us know our audience better. So please mark what appropriate answer you feel like. This will help us know our audience better.
Sure. So you should be able to see options on your screen. If you could choose one of the 4 options, it'd be great.
Yep. So the first question is, choose one of the 4 options so that we know you better. I'm associated with an organization and part of HR team. If you are part of HR team, choose that one. If you're part of the IT team, you can choose the second option. If you are part of the business team, business development team, or other team apart from HR and IT, you can select the third option. And if you're none of the 3, you can choose other option.
We'll just wait for 5 more seconds and
yeah,
we'll end the poll.
I hope everybody has done marking that answer. We can get the next question maybe, or the results of this. Okay, so we have the results of this. Great to hear. 33% of the people are from the HR team, 24% from the IT team. Great to hear. Great to hear. Thank you for joining, guys. So the next question is up on your screen. Please mark the appropriate answer. So the question is, do you currently use any tool for HR recruitment? So if you're using Excel sheets, emails, etc., you can mark the first one. If you use any other tool apart from Excel and email, the second option will be good. And if nothing suits from the first 2 options, you can mark the third.
While we are getting the responses for question 2, it was interesting to see we have about 1/3 audience from HR, which is the target audience for today's session. But we do have colleagues from IT team who sometimes influence, what kind of technology is used in these processes. So most welcome on the webinar. And also we have some business folks who do not belong to HR and IT. So we'll try and keep the focus on HR, and we can follow up with you one-on-one if you have any questions which are not covered in today's session.
Thank you. I'm going to end the poll. Thank you.
Nice. A few people use a different tool. Most of them use Excel sheets and emails. And some people do not use either of those. So yeah, this session will be helpful for all 3 of those guys who have chosen the options here. So yep, maybe we can close the results now. Now I'll let Mr. Vivek Singh.
Yep.
Just give me a minute. Yep, I'll let Mr. Vivek Singh take over, and he will give you a brief intro of Cloud Cash Consulting.
Thank you, Sanjog. And thanks everyone for joining this afternoon, this webinar, taking out your precious time and joining here. So I will quickly introduce myself. This is Vivek, and I'm one of the founders and CTO of Cloud Cash Consulting. We are a company located in Bangalore with global presence in UK and US. And we specialize in doing Monday work management and CRM solutions. I lead the Monday.com practice here in Cloud Cash. We work very closely with Monday, and the objective of this webinar to learn more about the product, what it has to offer, and specifically we are picking one industry use case from the HR industry. And yeah, the session will be very useful, especially for people who are not using any tool as of today and doing things manually. I would pass on to KK to make some time to introduce Monday, the product, and introduce himself as well.
Thank you, Vivek, and thanks Sanjog for running the show today. Hi everyone, my name is Krishan Kant. Feel free to call me KK. I look after Monday's indirect business in India. Here at Monday, we have built a platform for new way of working, and that's what I want to walk you through today. So before we jump into a particular scenario, I want to set the stage, how our two founders of Monday.com decided to create this platform. In the last 10 years, we have seen a lot of SaaS companies come and they have revolutionized the way software is used across companies. But as a result of that, we have had many disparate tools across the company. HR team is on one platform, finance team is on a different platform, sales team is using a different platform. And also all of these platforms, while they are easy to consume, they happen to be rigid. And it's very hard to customize, very hard to maybe bring your business process into these softwares. Some of these softwares are, it's possible that you can customize them, but the implementation or maintenance of those changes takes real long time. So that's the problem statement we are trying to solve here at Monday. And on the next slide, I want to depict, let's say there is a leader in a company, CEO, founder of the company. He or she has the goals and strategies of the company right at the heart of this slide. And then this leader is surrounded by different departments: procurement, marketing, sales, finance, legal, and all of them are today on different solutions. When Monday comes into this organization, we connect the people and the technologies. We become a connective tissue. Work starts to flow on Monday. And that's where we bring a lot of efficiency in the organization. Now, we as a company serve around 225,000 customers globally. And our scenarios go across multiple industries and multiple verticals. But today we decided, because we have solved this, some of the HR problems a lot together, us and CloudCash, we thought we will zoom into the HR problem statement in the world today and how Monday can be of help. Before we move on, just want to also zoom in on the customer testimonial on the screen by Ty Rapley, who's the head of delivery at O2. After Monday came into O2, Ty says we have a lot more cohesion, a lot more collaboration, even if we are not in the same room. And I hope when we demonstrate the Monday capability, some of that will become very apparent to you as well. Right. Very quickly introducing Monday to folks who may not know Monday.com in greater detail. I know there are some customers as well today on this call, so bear with me, but others who do not know about Monday, we are about 10-year-old company. We were founded in Tel Aviv, Israel. We are now listed on NASDAQ for the last 3 years. And this slide is a little bit old. It talks about FY23. Obviously, we have not finished FY24, but we have crossed a $1 billion ARR mark in September FY24. So very happy to share that with all of you. And that would not be possible without the customers we have on this call and the partners like CloudCash.
I'll take this moment to congratulate Monday and the partners and attendees here. Because of them, this is possible. Yeah, KK, over to you.
Thank you, Sanjog. All right, so now talking about the HR problem statements, some of the challenges this industry has. So I have listed 4 key things here on this slide. And me and Sanjog, when we get into Monday platform, we're going to really dig into the first 2. But what we have seen together, a lot of CHROs, a lot of head of HRs in variety of companies have managed the entire employee life cycle from recruitment to onboarding and even operations on Monday. We see typically 2 scenarios where we have a HR information system in the company. It could be an Oracle system, it could be SuccessFactors, it could be Workday. And there are a few processes which are either hard to execute on those platforms. So Monday comes and surrounds these platforms. And some of the smaller or mid-sized companies do not have an HRIS system. They only have something to do the payroll, but everything else is manually managed. So Monday becomes even the HR system of record and also system of action, where you do things like employee recruiting, onboarding, managing the performance of employees, and also in your company, employees might be raising requests. They may be raising leave requests. They may have questions on benefits. And today that might be happening on emails, on Slack channels, or on Teams. Now, all of that process can be streamlined and automated on Monday.com. Again, I spoke about these four key headlines, but we will dig deeper into the first two today. And I would encourage everyone, if you have anything beyond what we speak today, at the end of the webinar, there is a QR code we'll share. Reach out to CloudCash team and we'll get back to you as well. And any webinar today or any session will not be complete without talking about AI. Everybody's talking about ChatGPT, LLMs, and AI. We at Monday have taken a slightly different approach. So we have a platform. We call it a collaborative work management platform. And what we have done is we have infused AI depending on what problems we are solving. So I'll take an example here. Let's say there are tickets being raised about some sort of request which employees have. Usually when these requests are raised and you have a form, you ask the employee, what is the criticality of this request? Is it low, medium, high, critical, right? You're basically asking the person who's raising the request to decide what is the severity or criticality of that request. What we suggest at Monday, let them submit the request. Let AI scan that request and create a severity of that request and accordingly triage it, for a quicker SLA, or it can wait, let's say, till tomorrow or a week. That's one small example. And I know Sanjog also has planned a few demonstrations for you where we are getting multiple resumes for one job posting you have, and you want to quickly scan them, find out which candidate better suits for your needs, etc., etc. So we'll walk you through. We'll give you a sneak peek into how we are thinking about AI, how we are infusing it in our platform, and as I said again, if you have any further question, happy to take them in the Q&A section. All right. I think this is a great juncture where, Sanjog, I want to pass it on to you. Before you get into Monday platform, maybe walk us through what kind of workflow you're going to demonstrate when you bring up the platform. Over to you, Sanjog.
Thank you, Kike. So this flowchart here explains how recruitment is handled by collaborating with different teams. So at the center of all of it is the HR team, obviously. The team manager who wants a recruited person in his team raises a request to hire a new person, a new employee. The accounts team takes care of the budgetary allocations and stuff. So there are multiple teams apart from these two that collaborate together for one person to get hired. And these people collaborate, inform the HR about the hiring need, and then the HR team takes a look at the overall bird's eye view. And probably then the marketing team is responsible for the LinkedIn posts and posts on other tools, portals where job posts are done. And then there is a feedback loop and stuff. Everything goes on, and then collaboration takes a dip. So some people manage this on Excel, some people do it on emails, but that's not really an efficient way, because then you are managing multiple ways with which you communicate. You have follow-up emails, some emails are left out. So recruitment and collaboration specifically is a very big task. So moving on, we have a poll scheduled for you now. This will help us identify with your problems better. So let us know what problems you as an HR team or you as an insider of the business deal with. You will get a poll right away.
Sure, just one sec.
Yep. By the time that poll is up there, KK, what do you think? What is the most problematic scenario while hiring that you have faced? Maybe you have interviewed people.
Yeah, I think you know, one of the scenario which is very commonly seen is, you know, you may not have enough demand in the market, so you are really struggling to find candidate, or sometimes there is too much demand and the HR folks are struggling to scan, you know, what the incoming resumes, etc. Overall, it could be managing or tracking who is applying for the jobs. Also have seen you know, a lot of examples where the collaboration within the team, you know, who is supposed to interview, who is supposed to interview next, you know, those tasks which are supposed to happen to hire a person sometimes are very manual and time consuming. But yeah, let's hear from our audience. What do they think is one of the biggest challenge in the recruitment process?
Yep. So please select at least two options, or at the most two options, guys. This is a multiple choice question. So you can select the top two that you feel is the most problematic amongst the options visible to you. Maybe we wait another 10 seconds.
Yeah, another 10 seconds.
So you'll have to select up to two challenges, the top two challenges that you think are more problematic from these. Yeah, maybe we can stop the poll and share the results now. Tracking job applicants. Oh, nice.
And managing candidate data. So these are the top two.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I hope, Sanjog, when we are demonstrating, we can kind of zoom in on managing candidate data and tracking job applicants. They seem like connected to me, like fairly connected. And if we were to pick one more, managing interview process, so if we say top three, let's sort of keep that in back of our mind while we demonstrate the capability.
Yep, sure. We have some other questions as well. So how important is it for your recruitment team to have real-time collaboration on candidate pipelines? It was one of the problematic options mentioned in the previous question. So please select whatever appropriate option you find from these four available to you. Collaboration is one thing, I guess, people have an issue, but later on they have bigger issues to deal with, like managing database of candidates, etc. So this problem, I guess, sometimes takes a backseat. Maybe we wait another 10 seconds and then share the results. Guys, if you haven't answered already, please do. Yeah, maybe we can stop this poll and share the answers.
Extremely important, very important.
Yep. In the high zone, very important. Right. Do we have another question?
No, I think we are good. So.
Okay.
So yeah, Sanjog, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So we have listed a few problems here: collaboration with different teams, job posts in job portals, applicant tracking and communication, applicant screening, where people probably use some kind of softwares to screen the resumes for applicability in that particular post. Then feedback to the applicants whenever they are rejected, that is an issue mostly raised on LinkedIn, that they do not receive any kind of communication when they are rejected. Then we have onboarding tasks tracking and training schedules tracking. So these were the problems listed by us. Now we'll probably go for the live demo on the Monday UI. So this is how the Monday UI looks. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, it is, Sanjog.
Okay. So we'll first look at the dashboards. This will give a bird's eye view to the higher management regarding what is currently going on in the company regarding recruitment or onboarding. So we have a good graphic number here. New applicants will be 8, processes 3, hired 15, currently in the pipeline. Then we have candidates in process by department. So sales manager, two openings are currently being worked at, and the other posts that are being hired for developer, product manager, IT, social media, etc. Then we can look at what phase the hiring is going on, first week onboarding, first month, and many such graphics. Then we have the sources where the candidates are being grabbed from, website, referral, placement company, maybe. Similar graphic in the form of bar chart or pie chart. Then we have time taken for processes. So average days an employee takes from the first interview to hiring phase is 17.5 in this current demo record. And then days taken by groups. Then we have the onboarding charts. Yeah.
Sanjog, can I ask you a few questions as we go
Yeah,
along?
Sure.
So first one is, let's say a CHRO, comes to this dashboard and feels, this is a great view, but they have a preference to, change this view in some shape and form. Is it something which is out of the box, or there is a possibility to change?
Yeah, there is a possibility to change. Currently, just because I am admin of this board, I can have a view only mode and the edit mode. So I was on currently edit mode. So people who have access to edit this space here will be able to edit. If the people do not have access, they can request access. But how this is configured is only the admins have edit access here, and people higher up in the chain normally do have only the view access. So yeah, it is configurable out of the box, but you need the permission for it.
Yeah. Would you like to give an example? Let's say someone wants to change, how easy or tough it is to change.
Yep. So suppose if this bar chart is of utmost importance to you and it needs to be bigger, you just pull it up and it occupies a larger space. Maybe if you want to create a new widget, just keep it the way it was. If you want to add a new widget, you can click on add widget and select what type of widget you want. Maybe it's a number, maybe it's a chart, select the chart, and then a screen will pop up for you to customize. So you click on the filter and then select the column that you want to portray in the widget and stuff. So it is a very simple, maybe a 5 minutes training if a person is lost or does not know how to do it, and he will be a pro.
Perfect. So, worth sort of pointing out that majority of the things we're going to show today, either dashboard or boards afterwards, they are all, made for this demonstration, and they are highly customizable. The colors on these charts, the size of these widgets, the titles of the dashboard, etc. This is a very unique capability Monday has, where we morph into what you want Monday to become in your organization. So thank you, Sanjog, for walking us through that. Now, another question which a lot of our customers sort of grapple with, let's say this dashboard is available, but I am rushing to a meeting. I don't want to be accessing Monday in that meeting, but I don't want to waste a lot of time to create PowerPoints, etc., etc. So what we can do, Sanjog, in your opinion, in such a scenario?
So Monday has an inbuilt feature. So you don't actually need to grab a screenshot of this widget, put it in your PPT, and then present it. That takes time. So instead of that, Monday has thought ahead of its time. And you can either export it as PDF, so you can present the entire PDF directly in the meeting, or on the go, you can present the screen. So when I selected present mode, it got visible as a presentation. So if your bosses want to look at these widgets, these graphs, these charts, you can just select present mode and present it on the go. It will take just 2 minutes maybe just to log in to the screen and select present mode here. So yeah, that can be done maybe in a minute or two.
Thank you, Sanjog. And maybe one final thing, a lot of our viewers today on the webinar may be wondering where this data is coming from, right? It's coming from somewhere. Do you want to show them where it is coming from?
Yeah, sure. So we can see there are 4 connected boards in here. So data is already available for you in your open positions board. This is called a board. We are looking at open position board, and these are the groups. So data is already available in here. You'll get to know in the course of this demo how data comes here. So there are 4 boards configured: open position, HR, recruitment, pre-onboarding, and onboarding. So these 4 boards are mainly the data sources for the widgets in here, and the bars and the charts that are created here are sourced from the data available in these connected boards, namely open position, HR, recruitment, pre-onboarding, and onboarding.
Thank you, Sanjog. Thank you.
Yep. So this was about dashboards. We'll move forward to the open positions board that we have created for you. Yep. So suppose there is planning going on that we want to hire a Java developer for one of the teams. So either of the HR teams or the manager, the hiring manager who wants a position filled in his team, can come on the screen, open positions, and create this record Java developer, and click on this blank space in. So what will happen is a record will get created, and then 2 subtasks will also get created automatically. So this means that accounts team need to flag that this position has been approved from them from here. So this has been approved. Maybe the VP of the vertical that this position is being hired for can also approve it. There might be other people who need to approve before this hiring is live. So we can add those people in here. Currently, we have configured it only for 2 people. Then how can you share this form to people? We have this form. So the candidates, the probable people looking to get hired in your organization, they can fill this form. You can copy this link and share with them, or use this QR code and share it with them. So once this form is filled, this record gets created automatically. Then we have a good AI feature here. So let me just copy the line that is available on the above record, just for in the interest of time. I'll paste it here. So maybe the hiring manager types this this description. Maybe it's longer, but I've typed a smaller line here, and I'll click on the blank space, so it will get saved. So now you'll see an automation running here. This is part of AI. So in the skills, Java developer position got automatically captured. So you don't need to read this entire description. You can just scroll. You as an HR, you can just scroll here, and you'll know that this position is for Java developer. So this was part of the masala of AI that we have in for you. One of those options here. Now what I'll do is, assuming that people who need to approve this have approved, I'll mark this approved, and I need you to focus here. What will happen is an automation will run, and this notification will be automatically posted on LinkedIn. So you look at my LinkedIn in here, and this is a small pre-decided pre-template text in here. So this post is live on LinkedIn. I'll just delete, or people might think that I'm hiring for something. So this post was posted automatically using an automation, and you can view that post from this space in here, view post hiring alert. So you can do that. And apart from this, what happens is I'll receive an email.
By the way, that was very impressive, Sanjog. Great work there.
Thank you. I also received an email that the approval for Java developer has been done, and hiring team can move ahead and do the stuff that they are listed to do. So we have 2 automations in here, email and LinkedIn notification for the hiring. So once this is approved, the Java developer requisition is approved, the form will also be posted. The form link will also be posted. This form link will also be posted in the LinkedIn post, and people can start applying. So assuming people have applied, the records will be grabbed in this space here, HR recruitment, with the appropriate title that it is being recruited for. So you can look at all the records that get grabbed here through that link. And then
yes, Sanjog, I want to just just want to chime in with a couple of things. Apologies if I interrupted. Please keep your train of thought. I'll just
sure.
say a few things. So we spoke about automation quite a bit in the previous board. So all of those automations, maybe we'll just give you a quick sneak peek now. Maybe we can go to the open position board and open the automate tab at the top and show that these automations are written in normal English language. So you can say, when this happens, do this. While the action could be in, within Monday, it could be in a different app like LinkedIn, the example which Sanjog took. So all of these are, they do not require any coding. They all happen, business users can define them, can execute them as you go along. And also the AI feature which Sanjog was demonstrating, that also was written here in normal English language. If you have any further questions, please do drop them in the Q&A box and we'll take them towards the end. All right, Sanjog, back to you.
Yep. I'll move forward to the HR recruitment board. The form that the people fill from the LinkedIn post, the records will get created here. So just for the sake of this demo, assume that a CV file is being uploaded manually here, just for the sake of this demo. But in the real-time scenario, the CV file will exist from the form link that we have on LinkedIn. So I'll just upload a dummy resume from my system. So the resume is getting uploaded in front of my name, the record with my name. And what will happen now is the previous company and the summarized updates will be fetched with the AI tool. So automation is running in the background. So previous company name is Cloud Cash Consulting Private Limited. And we have the summary of the resume. So people use some kind of screening tools which identify certain buzzwords. If they are in the resume is assumed as passed. So you don't need any third-party tool for screening in Monday.com. AI handles it for you. What you can do is you can just quickly look at the summary of the resume. And then if needed, we can configure an automation for you, which will also rate these stars. So suppose if a person is 4-star rated based on his resume, that person is good to go in the next round. So screening is pretty much possible inside Monday.com without any use or with less use of any kind of screening tool. This was part of the AI as well. Now what we'll do is we'll reject this application by Sanjog Kaude. Let me just quickly make sure that this includes my email. Yep. And comments. So need to work on coding. So this will be the feedback that will be given to the client, to the candidate, sorry, to the candidate once this application is rejected. So not successful is what rejected means. An automation has run, and let me check my email if I got the rejected reason. Yep. Hello, Sanjog Kaude, the name of the candidate that can be grabbed from the record. We would like to inform you that your application is rejected with the following comments by the hiring team. You need to work on your coding. So the comments field was picked up, populated in this preset template, and sent to the rejected candidate. So people who always complain that they do not get any kind of notification when they are rejected will get these notifications if Monday is used. And then we have something called as a delay tab. So normally there is a scenario where you'll have fixed days to hire a fixed set of people, and you'll have to do it in those many days. So suppose hiring is lagging behind for any of the open positions, and you are taking too much time for hiring that person or that post. So it will be visible in red. So people who are visible in red, the records that are visible in red, you know that you need to work on that person or that specific post as quickly as possible. So this was the automations configured for this HR recruitment board. I guess now we have a poll scheduled for you before we move on to pre-onboarding and onboarding phase. So we'll look at the poll now.
Yeah, we got some questions as well in between. We'll try to answer those questions at the end of the session in more detail. The time permits, but I'm trying to answer those questions during this session. So we have a quick poll. So this question is more related to onboarding. We have covered the recruitment. Now the candidate is in the onboarding stage. So this is relevant to onboarding stage.
So the question is, what onboarding challenges you have in your current process and system? HR teams overburdened with manual tasks and follow-ups, inconsistent information due to multiple source of system, no single dashboard to preview what is going on in onboarding process, and all of the above. It's a single choice question. Please mark whatever answer you find appropriate. And again, I'd like to highlight that whatever things are shown in this demo, in this webinar, are specifically designed for this webinar. There could be numerous other customizations that you need that can be possible. Whatever is shown in this webinar, most of the things or almost all of the things are customizable. So nothing is set and nothing needs to be done the way it is shown right here. So it is always customizable.
While we are waiting for the poll results, it's a great opportunity to answer one of the questions. Vikrant Gore has asked a question: what level of technical skills are needed to configure these things? I would say literally, a business analyst kind of mindset, no technical skills required to configure what we have shown you. Everything is written in normal English language to configure, let's say, automations. A little, if I pick up a more complex example, let's say you are writing formulas, even that is more like mathematics kind of skill, not a coding skill. So just wanted to highlight that for Vikrant. Back to you, Sanjog.
Like even AI, I mean, Monday has a feature like where AI is helping you to create these formulas. Like if someone is finding it difficult, so we have a capability for AI to build formula for you. With that, I will end this poll. Share the results.
Excellent question, Vikrant. That, and we have the answers for this poll. 47% people feel it's all of the above. So people are piling up with challenges. Everything is a challenge, and Monday has solutions for everything. Yep.
Sure.
Do we have a next question?
I guess we are. Oh yeah, there is another onboarding question.
Yep. How do you envision an HR team to eliminate the administrative burden during the onboarding process? By automating onboarding tasks and remove manual paperwork, collaboration between departments to smooth an onboarding process of new hires, right ownership for onboarding tasks, and all of the above.
In the interest of the time, I will just give 2 more seconds. Just have 15 minutes left.
So again, all of the above takes the cake, 46%.
Yeah. I'm sure the demonstration we're going to do now, Sanjog, that's going to resonate with a lot of people who selected all of the above in the previous 2 questions.
Right.
Over to you.
Yep. So we have Uday here in the HR recruitment. I'll move to the outcome and mark this person as to hire. An automation will run and we'll look at pre-onboarding now. So the record got created once we've selected to hire in HR recruitment board. You can look at this number rising up. So automatic tasks that needs to be taken care of for pre-onboarding of Uday are being populated as sub-items in here. So maybe there are certain tasks that Uday needs to take care of. Maybe he needs to submit his resignation letter, his experience letter, etc. All those documents before his first workday. These tasks will be taken care of in this pre-onboarding board here, with all the other fields that are available for the HR to populate. And then we have the form here as well, then the Kanban view. So suppose pre-arrival formalities are done, and you need to take care of the first day of the formalities after this person signs the offer letter. You just need to pick that record and place it in whichever column you feel he needs to be in. So this Kanban view is as simple as that. And the same thing in the main table is configured based on the status. So you just need to change the status, and the record moves in that group. So Uday will vanish from first day and will be visible in first week. So this is as simple as changing a status of picking and placing a record in the other column. This is what pre-onboarding looks like. Now we'll move at onboarding and use Riyansh as the record, and select onboarding for this record, Riyansh. So Riyansh got created here in the onboarding board. Again, a set of tasks get created here. Maybe on the first day of onboarding, you have to give him his laptop, his ID, his access cards, etc. All those tasks can get automatically created. And then people who are responsible for that task, maybe the admin guys are responsible for passing him over his laptop. You can assign them to them, this record to them. You can these guys can change the status, and you get to know if these tasks have been taken care of on the first week. And suppose if the first week tasks are taken care of, this person is good to go in the next set of tasks. Riyansh will move from this group to the other group, first month group. So you can see the tasks arising. So there are other set of tasks, maybe 3 or 4 set of tasks that needs to be taken care of in the first month, and they are just getting added to the previously existing 10 tasks. And in this way, these tasks are taken care of, and maybe we'll mark this as onboarding complete.
Yeah, there are a couple of quick comments I want to make, Sanjog, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so in the pre-onboarding scenario, folks might have a question, like employees have not yet joined, they are in the pre-onboarding phase. So how do they access Monday? So you see there is a little icon on top of the board, which shows me that it's a shareable board, and we can invite people from outside the company, and they can, change status, can complete task, etc. So this feature of inviting guests, in pro and enterprise versions of Monday, you have option to bring unlimited number of guests. The policy or the definition of guest is there should be someone who is not in your organization currently, not in your domain. So for example, if you're managing suppliers can be guests. If you have running projects, and you're talking to people outside, those clients could be guests. Again, these are non-HR examples, but in this specific example, you have employees about to join, not have an email yet with your company, so they can be invited as guests and they can update their pre-onboarding tasks. Right. Back to you, Sanjog.
Yep, this information was missed. Thank you for KK for adding it. So we just changed the status of Riyansh to onboarding complete. And what happens here is we'll look at training plan in a minute. We'll go in employee directory. What happens is Riyansh has been onboarded. So this kind of a snippet is visible with their photographs in their biodata mentioned here. So we'll go in the main table, and we can see Riyansh record has been created in the employee directory. So this will be the database for your employees, your HRIS system inbuilt in Monday, where you can have all the details populated for your employees, their emails, their work emails, personal emails, birthday notifications can be triggered from your email notifications, etc. You can have their documents handy over here. And this can be a repository of all the database of your employees. So this is kind of an HRIS system inside Monday, which can do much more than what we are showing today.
And Sanjog, I think we did speak about this when we were sort of starting this session. If you
Yeah,
have
right.
an HRIS system, we would integrate with that. So at the end of onboarding, you want to create a record in your existing HRIS, totally possible. A bi-directional integration can be made available. However, if you do not have an HRIS system today, there is enough capability in Monday to build those functions like an employee directory, which we have shown you just now. You can build that functionality in a very flexible platform like Monday.
Right. And Riyansh, apart from being visible in employee directory, a notification could be sent in Slack channel. So the HR team may be part of this this group here, Monday notifications or whatever you need to call it. And the HR team could get notified that Riyansh has been onboarded, and the future steps that you need to take care of could be started now. So we have notifications sent on email, Slack, and inside Monday as well in this space here, notification space, where you can have a look at all your notifications. So we looked at HRIS system. Now we go forward to the training plan. So after onboarding, there are 3 sets of trainings probably that a person needs to go under with. So let's look at professional training. A record will already be created by the name of Riyansh with 3 set of tasks that he needs to complete, 3 set of trainings: agile fundamentals, marketing basics, sales introduction. So this can also be configured based on the position that you are hiring for. So if technical people are being hired, they need technical training to be taken care of. If non-technical people are being hired, they can have different set of tasks based on the type of recruitment you are taking, you are looking at. Then you can also add links and videos in here with this column. You popped up with different sets of fields where you can create any number of fields. There are about 40 plus type of fields that you can create. So you can add a link here of the training module, or maybe a video recording here itself, where this person can just go and click on the link or start a video recording, and that training can be taken care of. So suppose professional training is complete for Riyansh, somebody will be assigned to take care of that training, maybe his manager. So then different set of trainings and tasks could be given to him. So once professional is over, we can select the status as work management, and then he will start his work management training with different sets of tasks or different sets of videos and links available to him. And then if work management is completed, you can select employee rules and regulations. And again, a record will be created in employees rules and regulations. Different sets of tasks will be attached as sub items. And then you can know at what stage is Riyansh in his training module. So this is how training is taken care of. So you can have a different board where you can look at training. So we looked at employee directory HRIS system already. I also like to show this directory dashboard. So we looked at the main dashboard here, where the higher authorities will have a look at. We also have a separate dashboard for employee directory. So if the HR team needs to have a bird's eye view of its HRIS system, so they can look at this dashboard designed specifically for them. So all the data that is relevant to them in form of pictorials, bar charts, pie charts, numbers can be configured inside this space. And again, everything that is shown before follows. So they can export to PDF present mode. The thing that I'd like to show you is I do not have edit permission here. So because maybe I'm a technical guy, the HR people do not want me to edit this. So I do not have the edit permission here, and that is possible. Only I can view this, I can't edit it. The other board that I had the edit permission for it.
Hey, Sanjog, we are at 9:25, 5 minutes
Yep.
to go, and we have at least a dozen questions to go through. So maybe we start with the Q&A if you or you need a minute more to
Yeah,
wrap
I'll
up
just
your session.
finish the sneak peek of HR operations in a minute. So we looked at onboarding, recruitment to onboarding. So we also have HR operations that can be handled here. We can handle the employee performance, employee engagement, reimbursements, employee review docs, employee review, facilities request, vacation request, HR general request, salary review, everything regarding HR operations, which is part of these boards and which is also not part of these boards, can be handled inside Monday.com as efficiently as you've seen till now. So yeah, each and every need of yours can be handled inside Monday, and it is as easy as a click of a button. So yeah, KK, I'm done here. Maybe we can.
Thank you. So Vivek, we only
Yeah.
have 4 minutes left. I'll take a minute to, to wrap up, and then let's take maybe 5, 6 questions. And folks, I would request, if you've asked a question, if you can bear with us and stay another 10 minutes, that would be great. And also there is some important information on the last slide, which we would like to show it to you. Can we quickly go to slide 17, Sanjog? And slideshow mode if you can.
Sorry, I missed that. Thank you.
No worries. So just to quickly summarize what we showed you today, how do we create a one connected, high-performing workforce? Now, the example was HR, but we easily can do this for a finance team, for a procurement team, and we have done that time and time over globally. So if you have any such scenarios you would like to discuss with us, Vivek and team are more than happy to run a consulting workshop with you, understand your process, and maybe make a recommendation if Monday is right for your organization. We showed you some end-to-end process workflows, which were again HR examples, but we have similar examples for other teams within your organization as well. But as a result of automating, removing the manual task, you would observe that now your decision making is quick and it's informed, it's data driven. You're not taking decision with gut feel, you are being informed by data. Also, the entire performance of the company, and in this case, the HR department, your results, your resources are fully visible. And as a result of that, people are not asking questions. They're not doing meetings. They're not sending emails. They're not sending Slack messages to clarify things. A lot of information become readily available within the organization. I hope that was useful to all of you. And again, I look forward to speaking to you one-on-one, me or Vivek or both of us. And yeah, would love to open up. Again, we had this quick customer testimonial here, which I'll leave it here for you to read as we go through some of the questions. And also, Sanjog, I would recommend that we bring up the QR code so that people can scan that, give us some feedback. And Vivek, let's start tackling the questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I answered some of the questions. Yeah, Sanjay.
Yep. While Vivek is answering the questions, you can scan this QR code to quickly get in touch with us. Maybe you need some kind of consulting regarding HR or any other system to be onboarded on Monday.com, to have solutions on Monday.com. You can scan this QR code and get in touch with us. Vivek, please go on with the questions.
Right. I think one of the important questions which was asked, like how much time does it take to roll out something like this, right, for an organization? So this is really very quick, like any other tool you will take. Like, I mean, such an implementation could probably just took like 2 to 3 days to figure out everything, set up everything, and then roll out to the users. Maybe another 1 or 2 days to train them and deploy to the application. Like within a week, I think you can roll out completely in your organization this end-to-end process. So it's pretty quick, like you can build things quickly. You have predefined templates as well, like which you can choose and build things, not building from scratch. And that is one of the important things. Like you do not have to always build from scratch, like partners and Monday are building templates for you, which you can easily use and bring any other department into your Monday or very easily. So
yeah, I would like to add, because Vivek has supported multiple HR teams, not even in India, globally. We have, the stuff we showed you today is stuff we have built over time. and some of that can be very readily made available. Also, to expand on the question of how much time it takes, so usually we like to divide Monday rollouts in, let's say, 2 or 3 phases. First phase is bringing users on Monday, letting them adopt the platform. Second phase could be to integrate with multiple systems, could be ERP, could be your HRIS. And then third thing could be building solutions which are maybe very specific to your needs. So if we divide like that, we are talking weeks for phase 1 to go live. We're talking, let's say, a month for phase 2 and 3 to go live. Yeah, and Vivek and team can give you that visibility as you start talking to them. I would also like to attempt real quick. There was a question on pricing. Someone had asked, again, I don't remember the person's name, that is Monday suitable for smaller organization. I would like to say we as a company started as an so we did not have salespeople. We used to sell Monday on our website. People will come, swipe their credit card and buy Monday. That's how we reached 200,000 customers, $1 billion ARR. We are very suitable for small, mid-market size companies. We have 4 different pricing tiers so that we can satisfy needs of different size of organizations. And now we are going up market. Now we have larger customers who have 70,000, 80,000 people using Monday as well. But as a pedigree or as a history of the company, we are very suitable for small and mid-size companies as well.
There was a question about integration. Can Monday be integrated with third-party tools and apps? So yeah, it can be integrated with most of the apps. There are many of the apps and third-party tools pre-built integration available. So LinkedIn that we showed you today, it was a pre-built integration available inside Monday out of the box. So yeah, pre-built integrations are available. Some integrations have minor payments which are available for you inside Monday. And where integrations are not available, people like us, like Cloud Cache, can pitch in and have that integration available for Vivek, if you want to add anything.
Yeah, like we have a marketplace where partners are building apps. Monday is introducing apps like which can be easily used to most of the common apps which are in the market, right? Can be integrated, and that does not stop us from integrating the apps which are not there available. Like you can always still integrate any other application through the use of middleware, or even you can extend the Monday app, like you can extend on your own needs by using the Monday SDK. So that is also possible. So yeah, I think
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. There was another question from Sudhiksha about, for the training section, is it possible to send the training invites via MS Teams? So yeah, as Sanjog was mentioning, the famous tools which are very prevalent across organizations like Gmail, MS Teams, Slack, they're all out of the box available. You don't have to build an integration. Couple of clicks and you can configure notifications to go from Monday to MS Team or Slack, etc. At the same time, a lot of customers, as they continue to use Monday, they start liking the Monday app. The app is available both on App Store and Android, and you can get notifications on the go on Monday app as well. So it's totally up to you how you want to consume these notifications. Within Monday, on an email or any other app like Slack.
Right. Multiple channels for notifications to be sent to people: email, Slack, push notifications in the app, Monday app, Teams, like Sudhiksha said. Yeah. Do we have more questions that we need to take up?
Yeah, so there is a very recent question from Saurabh Kumar about how many emails you can send through Monday. I think the question is more towards Monday CRM. So Saurabh, this limit is actually posed by whatever email provider you have. So like Google has a limit of 2,000 emails. So it's not a limit which is mandated by Monday. It's mostly your email provider, and we'll follow the same limit to answer your question. All right. Vivek, I can see some of the questions were responded by text, so I hope you got the answer. Most of the other questions we have taken. We have 5 minutes over. Let's start wrapping up. I would highly request everybody to give us some feedback, how you found this session. We'll send you the recording, and if any of your colleagues missed it, please do share it with us. If you would like to do a one-on-one session with us, strategize, brainstorm any of the HR scenarios, very happy to do that. But until you give us feedback, we can't really improve what we did today. So feedback is a gift. Please give us that gift by scanning this QR code. And I hope to meet you on a Zoom call or face-to-face very soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Thanks, Sanjog. Thanks, Vivek.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, KK. Thank you,
Thank
Vivek.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.